Greetings and welcome to Crusader Kings 2, the Solar Empire. So, this is a mod that I showcased a few weeks back that seemed to do pretty well, and I found out that there's apparently barely any playthroughs or let's plays of this mod, so I figured why not strike while no one else is. So, if you guys want to go check out that first episode of the showcase, as it were, go right on ahead. And I have been told that custom that there are 3 good locations to start as instead of our blind jumping around for, like, I think we started around here. That's apparently going to be redone soon, but no, the mod developer did let me know that Earth, Mars, and Venus were probably the best bets for the series. And so what we're gonna do is we could do, you know, the ever-present Earth, but I got a plan for another series that I wanted to stay with this idea, so we'll stay away from Earth actually. Now if we want to do a more blind one, Venus was the recommended spot, but I did kind of want to stick to Earth just a tad, so what we're gonna do is go right here and be Mars. Because let's be honest, who doesn't want to go to Mars, right? So I did take a quick look around to see if there was any good places that we could be a good start. And honestly, I think I want to start right here as Sarotan, this little island here, and that gives us a good jumping on point to other places. I believe it is a High Chiefdom. I don't know. Vassal of Elysia. I think we're tribal, so we'll just have to work on that. But I also want to create our own character. So ethnicity. Olympian, eh? Do we want to be a human? That is the true question here. We could be an archaic. And actually, you know what? Let's go back. Cancel. Alright, I think I read this in their first playthrough, so if you guys want to go back and, like I said, watch that, or if you guys want to pause and read the lore bit here, go right on ahead. This song just keeps coming up. I'm gonna be honest, it's not even my favorite CK2 song. It's honestly maybe my least favorite. But I'm just curious if we do our culture, blah blah blah. No. Add trait. So do we want to be an archaic? Plus with modic extension of life coupled with a refined elegance and a profound affinity for historical lore. Elohim. I wonder if these are like inheritable. I know a lot of the characters procreate now with, you know, clones and everything like that, but good old-fashioned, you know, traditional coupling. So I'm wondering if, obviously the fertility is not the greatest, but it could be good to know. Ellerite, the goddess of the moon and sun. A ninja swordmaster, formidable fighter, clone, Vatborn, direct neural interface. So as it is, I think what we want to do, super soldier. Is it possible to get a super soldier or spacer physiology? Actually, I should have checked that out real quick. I can't remember now. Ecology grad. Just all the degrees. Studying, short, tall, obedient, family orientated, romantic, liberator, resilient, fluent, tall. You know what? Let me just jump in here, because I just want to see something here. First off, let's make sure all the rules are all set. Spacer interactions, anyone can, yes. Iron Century story events. Oh yeah. Everything seems to be just fine. So let's start the game. I just want to double check because I'm curious if we want to start ourselves as a super soldier, or if we can maybe turn ourselves into one. Most of all the stuff is coming from the Tau Ceti, so cybernetic, diplomacy, martial, stewardship, intrigue, learning, health implant, clone, spacer artifact, spacer physician, huge engineer, West invasion. So it doesn't seem that we can do a super soldier thing, so maybe we should start with that. But find characters. Let's just see. Alright, A10 here. Broly. Alright, Broly is a super soldier. Gohan, Trunks. Okay. We have Goku, Bardock, Gine, Chi-Chi. There's Raditz, Nickel. I see. We can always play as Goku. I did not even know. Should have actually checked that out. Huh. You have any friends? Videl. Satan Videl. And there's Sun Pan. Super Soldier, Genius, Shrewd, Strong, Agile. Gohan. Goku. And then Bardock. Interesting, interesting. Oh, and then there's Vegeta. Oh, there's Future Trunks. Oh, wow. Alright. You know, what are you, the county of Kodulum? Bulma. See, now this is giving okay, and they're in Venus. You know, maybe instead of my idea, you know, maybe this would be good for a future series that we can form Planet Vegeta. Maybe that'll be a good series, because I already set up. We might want to do a Mars here. I also just want to point out that I was stuck between this mod or the Winter King as a series, so I think our next series will be in the Winter King as because I have an idea for that one as well. Some people have pointed out a good starting place. Quackers, Rotedin. Ah, there's Huey, Quackmire, Beaky. There's just a lot of you'll notice that there's gonna be a lot of references and everything here. The Smoke, like President Leon Tusk with the bloodline of Musk. And then I think there was also someone there's actually quite a few people. Actually, you know what? This episode might just be letting you guys decide if we want to do our whole Mars series, or maybe Vegeta's the Saiyan series. Now that I've actually seen that that's actually there. Bouillon, no. There we go. Is that it? No, Cordelia. Well, here we go. If anyone ever wants to play as the Kardashians, they are here. You have to make sure they're titled if you want to play as them, but I think there might be a republic. Yeah, looks like it. Under Governor Liam Newsom. Under President Ronald Trump, the second of the United States. with his kids, Baron, Eric, and Ronald. I was trying to find a certain amount of a certain person though. There we go. I just wanted to say I found Marilyn Monroe. If anyone ever wants to play as Marilyn Monroe. Okay, she's over here. I see. But yeah, and then yeah, clone of Marilyn Monroe. There's Jack Kennedy, whose father was President John F. Kennedy. So there's also, you know, all of them. But yeah, with her daughter Marilyn Monroe, and with her daughter Marilyn Monroe, and then with her daughter Marilyn Monroe. Okay, yeah, no, she's in the moon. Could always do a moon playthrough as well. But indeed. So now that there's actually even more options here, huh? Well, I think until I hear from you guys, would be fun. Like I said, we can always come back and do another series as the Saiyans or something if we don't do them this series. But now with that out of the way, I just wanted to see archive. Are there any archive? We got orcs, Cult of the Bright Lord, which is a cult of the Dark Lord heresy. Interesting. Orgadonism. Orgadon. Alright. But I did see that there were, yeah. New guys are archaic. Okay. So, could potentially marry unless it's against religion. Like, I'm just curious. Duck. Lyra, no. Infidels, got it. Terraformed. Sacred Guardians of the dormant atmospheric machines. The terraformed believe humanity that transform Mars into a new home. Alright. Also gotta figure out a good religion, I think, before. What are you? Ancestor worship? Alright. You are Olympian, right? Cult of the Dark Lord. The first emperor of the Denisovan Empire, Denny Homini, who was known to everyone as a fearsome Dark Lord. Alright. Could be Cult of the Dark Lord. Grant terraformed. Divine cycle. Singularities mirror the moment that each cycle, the divine cycle, begins. Ah. And then there was this area here, Phobos, which I would like at some point or another. Culture Aeon. Bloodlines. The divine blood. Olympic, eh? What do you think? Infidel. But if we were Olympic, we wouldn't be infidel now, would we? High Wizard. Elohim. But there would be no, almost no chance of children, though. Fertility. Like, if we took a look at Prince Pan, or Princess Caritas here. Let's see. Fertility, minus 55. Mine, negative 5,000. Yeah, no, none of these would be able to have children. Fertility is 0. But we could do like the Vatborn thing if that was the case, so we'd just have to earn it through the Talsetti. So that could actually be interesting. Alright. But what other religions are there? I really should have looked at this in the showcase, but That was more just showing off the actual like game. The religions. Oh, this is the religions. All right, divine cycle. Scudo solar. Oh, okay, so that's a lot of more Aztec and Mesoamerican. Huitzilopochtli, Ipe Totec, Tezcatlipoca, Quetzalcoatl, and Tlaloc. I want to say it's a lot, and it's a little Mictlantecuhtli. I used to be able to say it. Mictlantecuhtli. Mictlantecuhtli. Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean. Nosipactli. And you are ancestor worship, terraform Catholic, Reaverism, Orthodox, Sunni, Shia, Protestant, Catholic, Lunism. Makes sense to have Lunism as on the moon. Hedrun. Kemetic, Hermazta. That's it. Hermazta. Syncretic form of the divine circle among the Mercurians. Okay, so this is Mercury. Good to know. Atenic, I should say. Kemetic. Proto-monotheistic religion that split off from Kemetism, originally founded by the pharaoh Akhenaten. Yep. And we have Shinto, Animist, Druidic, Solarian, Zune, the giver of justice. Oh, okay. I don't know if the religions actually matter here, but it's fun roleplay at the very least. Especially if we maybe want to reform religions if there aren't. If they aren't. Yeah. Back. So where's like say Ebia? So we'd have to go off and conquer so many other places. Eternal Mechanism. Sentinels of Light, the Great Trade League, the Round Table, Gnostic, Zen Sunni, introspective Zen Buddhism with the spiritual tenets of Sunni Islam. Oh, interesting. All right. Atenic, Ancestor, Eternal Mechanism, Gnostic. Found esoteric understanding. The faith revolves around the belief in the divine spark. Jewish cargo cult. Millenarian belief in which adherents perform rituals in which they believe they are more. Okay. This is cult of the Dark Lord. Hindu. Retrogradism. Various forms around Triton revolves around the core practice of retrograde. These spirits influence the material world and shamans can negotiate. Okay. Is that? We just see the Great Bear. No, alright. I just thought I saw one that I recognized, but no, I didn't. Alright. So, I suppose, do we want to be a human? Quote unquote. Or maybe we want to be an orc. We're good on this. Long and forgotten, who managed to unify the various, built the mighty Denizivin empires. That Empire of Hellas, Kingdom of Utopia. So all the empires here. Daedalus, Mars, Velis, Marineris. And this is just the Empire of Elysia. And this is the Empire of Hesperia Planum. Alright. And then there's Cirrus, Ganymede, Cool, Illis. I believe I was also told that like this area is going to be redone. So if you guys want to do a series, I don't know when the next update will be, but just heads up on that. That's going to be redone at some point soon. And Venus, Lemuria, Aphrodite, and Alto Regio. Alright, Aru, Mercury, Canaan, Quicksilver, Moon and Dark Side, Antarctica, Andes, Brazil, Mesoamerica, United States, Canada. Alright. So, with that said, I think this might be a good time to end this, because I'm going to leave you with those questions of what we should do. So, I've already asked them if you've watched the video, and if not, well, I'll just say it now. Do we want to be a Martian, as it were? And if so, do you want to be a human or an orc? Either way, if we do Mars, I think I do want to start over down here in Sarotan. And then we could always have a little more fun. Not that that wouldn't be fun. More comedic, I should say, and be a Saiyan in Venus. I don't know where the Saiyans are again, but I think they're probably in this area here. I could probably get it to work no matter where, but let me know your guys' thoughts. And like I said, I kind of want to leave Earth alone because I wanted to wait for if I do Earth, I want to conquer Earth, right? And if I want to conquer Earth, I kind of want to make it, you know, Warhammer 40k, and if I want to do that, I'm just gonna do after the end, because I already had a whole thing planned for the after the end mod for CK2 or CK3. I think probably CK3, so look forward to that in the future at some point. But yeah, so there we go. Questions that have been asked. Leave any other comments and suggestions down below, and leave a like if you like, leave a dislike if you dislike, but tell me why, and I shall see you all later.